Okay, so I've got a few of these lights from Harbor Freight. This is the COB light. This is what they've had for years. They're not really that handy. At least this particular style's not, in my opinion. You push it once, you got your light, comes out of the end. Doesn't make a whole lot of light. Push it again, it goes off. You push it again, then the face of it lights up. Push it again, it goes off, and then you push it and it just repeats. I've never really got a lot of use out of this particular light here. They're new ones, which use a COB LED now. They're actually pretty bright. They're nice. For a free light, you know, you get these for free anytime you buy something from Harbor Freight. If you go in there with the little coupon or whatever that gets these for free for you. So every time I go in, regardless of what I buy, I always get whatever the heck they're giving away for free. You know, that when you're buying Chinese products, you're probably paying more for them than what you should anyway. So may as well get whatever they're throwing in there for free. But this one works the same way. You push it once, you got your face that'll light up, push it again, goes off, push it again, the end of it will light up, push it again, it goes off. The end is still the same. It's powered by 3 weak LEDs, but the face of it is quite a bit different. This has got a bunch of the same LEDs that's in the end of it. They're just weak little general LEDs that don't really make a whole lot of light. This one, on the other hand, has got this COB. They call it a COB LED. It's I think it's circuit on board is what the COB stands for. Don't quote me on that. I'd have to look it up. I think that's what that means. And this entire LED here lights up, and they're real bright. They put out a nice white light. But what my plan is to open this up and modify this so that every time you push the button, this is what you get. Because it is a nice light. Whenever it's dark, this will light up a pretty good area. So it would actually be a handy light if this was the only thing that came on. I don't like this coming on. It's a pain to have to keep pushing the button until you get your COB face to light up. So I'm going to see. I'm sure there's no kind of driver in this. For them to be able to give these away, I very highly find it unlikely that there's going to be any kind of a driver for this LED, for either one of these. It's probably going to be directly driven off the batteries. It says right here on the side, includes 3 AAA batteries, so it's powered by 3 AAA batteries. And like I say, I doubt very seriously there's any kind of driver in here. It's probably going through a switch, maybe a resistor, maybe, or a diode or something. It may just be going direct. I don't know how the switching takes place. I don't know if that's going to be all in the switch as far as how it goes from one to the other. But I'm hoping to be able to modify it to where it's only the COB LED. Every time you push it, I want the COB to light up, not this. So that's the plan. So I'm going to go get a screwdriver and we're going to break this thing apart. Be right back. Okay. It looks like there's 3 screws, and I'm guessing that's what holds it together. Okay. Yeah, there's the three batteries. Looks like there's 4 screws now. Okay, there's the reflector. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, we got the COB LED. Got a little board with nothing more. Then we got a switch. We got one resistor. I think this is a diode over here. I'm not sure if that's a diode or a resistor. I know this is a resistor. And I think that's a diode. So let's see what we're going to have to do here to get this to do what I want it to do. So basically all I want to do, every time I push the button, I just want it to go from off to the COB LED. So I'm thinking, let's see if, so that blue wire, let me think here. Okay, let me get my meter. I'm gonna put the batteries in. I've got a multimeter here. Put that where you can sit. I want to get something to sit down on, and so I can be over here and mess with this. Be right back. Alright, hope you can see that. So now that I know that I'm not going to need either one of the wires going to the small LED, so I'm just going to snip both of them. There's a red and a blue. Okay, so right now the click it once, comes on, click it again, goes off, click it again. Right now the LED should be lit up. So let me see what we got. Okay. All right. So this red one isn't going to need to be used at all. Get rid of that. Should be able to take this blue one that I cut off of the end LED here, and I'm just going to solder it. Actually, I guess what I could do is just jumper it straight over to this one. Let me see if that's going to work. Okay, off, on, off, on. That's going to work great. In fact, it actually gives like a medium and a high. I don't know if you can tell that, but by jumping it over to this one right here, when I turn it on, I don't know if you can see how bright that is when it goes off. This here is a little dimmer. So that has got to be either going through the resistor or this diode. Yeah, the blue is going through that diode. Actually, I don't even know what's going through that resistor. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to solder my soldering station's over on the other tables, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this blue wire. I can either solder it right there to the where this red wire is, there's a little positive on that, or I could just jumper it, and I think I'm just going to jumper it. And that'll give like a, I hate to say low because it's not really that much dimmer, but it'll be like a medium and a high. So let me get my soldering station. So let me go ahead and solder that, and then I'll turn the camera back on. All right, I think I got it the way I want it, and what I decided to do, so hold on, let me get a little pointer. So what I did, if you see this diode, I found out that if you bypass that, which is what I've done here, this jumper right here bypasses that diode. So that diode's not even in the circuit anymore. I could cut that out and this jumper's taking its place. And then this blue wire right here that was going down to the end 3-gang LED circuit, I took it and I jumpered it over to the red wire going to the COB LED. So what we got now is whenever I push the button, you get it lit up full brightness, push it again, it goes off, push it again, full brightness. So that's going to make this a lot handier to use, instead of that having to cycle through to get that, because I don't think anybody would use this. This COB LED is so much brighter. There's no reason to use this little LED setup there. It's virtually worthless in my opinion. You know, maybe there's people out there that actually use it. I have no idea, but I know I would never use it. Now I got to figure out which way this switch went back in here. That COB LED is so bright, I'm seeing spots right now from looking at it. Okay, I think that's... I don't know, let me turn it around. Okay, I think we got it. I mean, I've got probably about 6 or 7 of these now, and to be honest, I was kind of into thinking that I'd probably never really get any real use out of them. But then I thought, you know, if I can modify them to where, you know, it makes them actually more useful, then maybe I would. Because it does have a magnet. It's not very strong, but it does stick a little bit, and then of course it's got the hook. And I mean, that puts off enough light to where it's, you know, makes it handy, makes it useful. I mean, you could even throw one of these in your glove box. You know, if you broke down and you needed some light to change a tire or something at night, then not bad for free. I'm not even going to waste my time with this. This one right here, I just, I guess you get 3 free batteries the way, if you wanted to break it open and get 3 AAA batteries. But anyway, that's all there was to that. Modifying it so that it's comes on, off, on, off. All right, that's all I got.